put things in perspective once again for what is happening in Houston and how all of us can help the relief efforts there. We are now pleased to have LJ Rose, BYU basketball alumnus, joining us on the Deseret First Credit Union hotline. LJ, welcome to the show.
Hey, how you doing? Thanks for having me.
Oh, you bet, man. I understand you're in Houston now. Kind of walk us through what you're seeing and what the conditions are like in your immediate area right now.
Well, it's been raining nonstop since Thursday morning. I've been in my house once since Thursday. The streets are flooded. My neighborhood, it's flooded. It comes and goes. But right outside my neighborhood, there's people on boats, people on jet skis, people on canoes, and people are just trying to survive at this point.
What's it like for you personally and emotionally right now as you try and make sure you and your family are safe and your neighborhood and your city?
It's a lot. A lot of the times, we get these warnings about, hurricanes or floods or whatever it may be. And, at this time it actually, it exceeded everybody's expectations and, kind of caught us off guard. And, it's definitely tough. I have friends whose moms are still at work. They have no way to get home. They've been at work for 2 days. Have friends whose family has lost, their house, their car, their dogs, everything. And so, it's kind of hard. It's a tough time. You kind of feel helpless, but at the same time, that we have, the great God that's watching over and protecting us. So.
It's understandably devastating for you and heartbreaking for us to watch what is happening. But I've been so inspired by so many people watching them kind of rise amidst the adversity down there and look to reach out. And you're making that effort as well with a GoFundMe page. But not only that, you've extended it to have some of your high-profile friends help out as well. Can you kind of tell us about what you're doing to make an immediate impact and helping your community in Houston?
Yeah, for the last couple of days, I've been in the house, been restless, just been thinking about ways I can help. They have a shelter downtown, but the freeways are flooded, and so there's no way for me to get there. So I saw what guys like J.J. Watt and Kevin Hart and Chris Paul were doing for the city, and I just thought, why not, create something, do what I can to help. And so I created this GoFundMe page, and the proceeds, everything's going to the victims during this time. I've talked to my closest friends, and they are willing to match and go much higher than whatever I raise on my own. And they're either going to the Mayor Sylvester Turner's Relief Fund, or we are also looking in ways to see how we can directly impact, families' lives, whether that's, going to these people's houses and giving them checks or giving them care packages or whatever we can do to help is, what we're going to do. And so I just thought this was a great opportunity for me to, do something for my city during this time of need.
Go to GoFundMe.com/Houston Helping Hands. That's GoFundMe.com/Houston Helping Hands. Try and make a difference. I see you're about 10% of the way through in the early goings here. What kind of, for the goal at least, what kind of reaction have you had from Dave Rose and some of your teammates in this process?
It's very encouraging. I've talked to every single one of my teammates from BYU during this time. Which means a lot. I've talked to Coach Rose. Coach Rose and Miss Rose actually were like the second people to donate to my page. And so that means a lot, shows a lot, and, I'm greatly appreciative of, my BYU family. Even though it was a short time, I could see that, that the guys still care, about me and my well-being. So it means a lot to me.
LJ, you're a great person, man. I hope you know that we are praying for you and for everyone in Houston. And you inspire us to be better, and we want to help. So please let us know how else we can help. beyond the GoFundMe account /Houston Helping Hands. We're thinking about you, man.
No, I thank you, and I really appreciate it. And hopefully you guys can get a W on this weekend.
You got it, man. LJ, great to have you on the show. We'll talk to you soon.
All right, thank you.
LJ Rose with us on the Deseret First Credit Union hotline. Again, if you want to donate and help a BYU guy that is going above and beyond in the Houston community, GoFundMe.com/Houston Helping Hands.
And again, he said the money's going to go to those that need it, who have been displaced. So he's in Houston. He's originally from Houston. He's back home post BYU, trying to help other people, which is really cool. And like he said, he's been out of his house once since Thursday. Once. That's wild.
Yeah, and he said, I'm restless. And so he's utilizing his efforts to try and make things better for a lot of people.